How's it going? Happy Tuesday. I'm excited for this Q&A. We have our end of summer sale happening right now and things are clicking on all cylinders. If you wouldn't mind sharing where you're joining in from. What's up, Chris24 Copy? Hello, Pixie Sage. Felish Masa. How's it going? Where is everybody right now joining in from? Hi, hey. Got a lot of good questions. I'm just looking at the first three. I like to get them. I just looked over right now, but I don't like to look at them beforehand. But we can get, what's up, Mikey Pisola out in Chicago? My brother, how's it going? Merva, how's it going? Where's everybody joining in from? Would love to know. I'm in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. Just got back from Dallas, Texas. Learned a lot in the Biohacking Business Summit, but I'm going to get right into these questions. All right, so first one, is retinol bad for you? That's debatable. I wouldn't use it because of the additives, synthetic, often toxic additives added into retinol formulas. What we use is plant-derived vitamin A that we source from France, a very high concentrated form of vitamin A that we get from organic alfalfa. That's then extracted and it is in our gold serum as one of the 5 actives, clean actives that I ingest that are incredible for your skin as well, along with copper peptide, astaxanthin, marine collagen, CoQ10, and plant-derived vitamin A. Those are our 5 clean actives in the gold serum specifically, but we use the Medicago sativa alfalfa extract that has similar benefits to retinol and retinoids, but without the unpredictable downtime, sun sensitivity, and irritation commonly affiliated with retinol. But it does work. Retinol does work, but I would rather chance it and use another natural process through exfoliation and hydrating that area, increasing microcirculation and kind of plumping up those fine lines and wrinkles. Over time, you stay consistent with that routine, those wrinkles fade away. But it just takes, being consistent with it. But I would rather do that than like a quick fix Band-Aid with that has little toxic elements in it, meaning retinol. Let me get this. My skin always breaks out on the side of my face that I sleep on. What should I do about this? Okay, that would come down to a drier dryer sheet and or laundry detergent that you're using, I believe. And then are you using a polyester pillowcase? That's going like a little bit deep, but I'm looking into all things like that. I have a silk pillowcase now that Intelligent Threads is the company that I use. Great people over there, and they have the science behind sleeping well and a good clean pillowcase. Organic cotton also. Just look at, that's another thing, because you're absorbing in something that you do for hours every day. Just look into the detergents that you're using to clean your pillowcase with, and then also the microfibers of what it's made from. So hope that helps. How often should I exfoliate? I would recommend 1 to 3 times a week. 1 to 2 is kind of recommended. I do taking a day or 2 off in between to let your skin and cell turnover fully occur. And that's what I would recommend. Okay, if you could only use one skincare product for the rest of your life, what would it be? Clay mask, technically, and there's a reason for that because of the rejuvenation component and then also the detoxifying that it does. But it's a tough, close second. Close second would be the gold serum and or meteorite scrub. Here I go. I could fly away with that one, but I'm going to keep it concise. Let's see. Does red light therapy actually work? Absolutely. And there are also studies combined with what copper peptide does in combination with the Juve light. Red light is what I use, but there are a lot of good red lights out there that use good technology. So, it is. I should put one of those studies about the combinations. What I like to do is I put on the clay mask, let it completely dry, and I get super close to that red light, and so you feel the warmth. And then I rinse it off, put on a little application of the gold serum, and then I get close so you can feel the warmth. I mean, that's just. So excuse me, what those red light masks are doing. They're just getting it closer to the face. But if you already have that, just do it yourself. I know it's not the same thing, but it's very similar. We should make one of those red light masks, but that'd be a whole other project, knowing me. But it's possible. Hope that helps. How often do you use the clay mask? 4 or 5 times a week. I do. It's just part of my routine. It's gentle enough. There are 4 clays, the pearl powder and colostrum make it not as harsh on the skin. But I have to say this, I would recommend starting off 1 to 3 times a week. Yeah, I should have led with that. 1 to 3 times a week. Advice for kids dealing with acne, and this is a big one. Because it's not always products. It's not. But then again, I just got back from Dripping Springs, Texas, and this my friend's daughter had such a deep knowledge of toxins and skincare. This is great that the conversation's even happening at that age, right? And it was so beautiful just listening to her flow away on the products that she likes. And that's where I believe Alitura can come in down the road. I really would like to, Ben Greenfield has a couple teenage sons that we can work with, and just the importance. I just want to provide an alternative to Proactive and Accutane with those harsh side effects. And I would look into that and read up on what those products can do down the road. With something that you're doing, it's like putting a Band-Aid. You only can use this, with the analogy of, Accutane having side effects of, depression. And it's like, I had an employee that had, Accutane when he was in his teens. He was like, "You're depressed with acne, or would you rather be depressed without acne?" And giving me that analogy, it just really showed how powerful and crippling just skin issues can be. But we want to do it naturally. And it comes with, I believe, all-encompassing health with, eating good, whole foods, staying active. It's not like I'm going to tell kids to get in the sauna, but the sooner, late teens, that you're detoxing and taking care of yourself and not consuming toxins and rubbing toxins onto your largest organ daily. There's a study that on average women leave the house with over 160 government-recognized carcinogens through 12 products that they're using, with lipstick, deodorant, hairspray, makeup. And then it's just, anyway, we can just pay attention to and we're getting better. I love it. It's becoming, kind of, the whole idea is, especially at that age, teens and the new generations coming up, like making self-care cool. Why wouldn't it be? Take care of yourself, live long and healthy, be your best self, provide authentically give the best energy to everybody when you leave that door, personally and professionally. That sounds cool to me. Give yourself the best chance to win in your career. I could keep flowing on that. Should probably tighten it up. But hope that helps and answers your question. Teens are a big area where I feel that we can impact, and other natural skincare brands, if they want to, that are using, clean ingredients, that's where the biggest impact is going to come. But the thing is, it's cool. They know about it already. So let's just, do our best to provide a healthier example, and then highlight other skincare brands that are doing it right. May Lindstrom, Amory Gianni. There are a few other ones, but anybody using sodium benzoate, I can't include anymore, and I'm not going to. So how do I know my skin is getting the right amount of sunlight without overdoing it? That's a tough one, because it comes down to the individual. I like to get at least 20 minutes of good early morning sunlight. And then at night, Dr. Andrew Huberman, is really big on that sunset red light. But I would recommend 20 and 20 of that if you can handle it. But if you have skin that's sensitive to the sun, I would, 10 to 15 tops. I believe Tim Ferriss mentioned that 20 is the burning point. So 10 to 15 if you can. But I like to get a lot of sunlight, and I believe that it's calloused over time with my years in the outfield playing sports and stuff like that, and then just getting used to the sun, being repetitive. But that's a little bit of a theory on my end. I understand that we're not all that used to sunlight, but I've conditioned my skin to the sun over time, if that makes sense. What's the best treatment for reducing wrinkles? I would recommend just what I do, 1 to 3 times a week, 1 millimeter derma roller, just right around that area. So you're, with the titanium micro needles, you're rolling over that skin, inserting the needle kind of, a little bit deeper past the epidermis, allowing the ingredients to sink in a little bit further, effectively optimizing the effects of the product that you're using and applying afterwards. Often in my case, it's a clay mask. It sinks in. It also creates tiny little micro tears that signal to your brain to repair itself that effectively thicken your collagen layer over time. You stay consistent with that derma roller, clay mask, gold serum, night cream routine. It sounds like a lot, but that's what I do. And then bonus points for mixing in the red light, getting as close to it. Just all of this is optimal for skin health and just staying young and, keeping your skin as appearing youthful as long as possible. It's about age maintenance, right? The anti-aging. It's nearly impossible, but aging gracefully and using good, clean products to support that process is not. So, yeah. Can anything be done about puffy skin? Absolutely. It's really similar to what I just said, but if I'm a little puffy in the morning, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Little lymphatic drainage, first off, get the body, I'd like to jump up and down or whatever, jump rope. But then also, same thing. Derma roller, clay mask, just let the ingredients do the work. Sit back, let some sunlight hit it, rinse it off, and then tell me how you feel. Take a picture. Before and after, it's a noticeable difference. But also, night cream before you go to bed. There's something about the cacao butter that has a little theobromine, caffeine as a diuretic. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't have puffiness in the morning after applying the night cream before. It's a night and day difference, pardon the pun, when you use it. The night cream. It's a good way. Try it out. It's like a profound, noticeable difference. And then bonus points, if you really want to, if you have like an issue that you want to specifically target, do a couple rolls of the derma roller and then apply a thin layer. Wake up. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you see. It's amazing. What's the best way to exfoliate my body? Loofah, body brush, bamboo body brush, man, that would be good. Loofah, used to use one, CMOS. Now I'm using a washcloth. Not optimal, and I'm working on a body scrub. So that's what I do. But ideally, good solid loofah. Dry brushing's great, bamboo, ideally, or wood. Not those plastic. That's a big one. I know I just shout from the mountaintops about toxins all the time, but it's extremely important, and it's just what we're about. Everything against impurities and toxins touching your largest organ that's meant to detoxify. Why would we ever put toxins on top of that, right? What was your skincare routine like before your accident? I loved it. I was in the entertainment industry, so I had the clay mask prep every Sunday night before a week of auditions that I just looked forward to, but I was shy about it. But I loved, it's important to look and feel good and just be your best self when you exit your front door for the world, right? So it's a lot more than just, visual appearance. It's just, a lot of us, when we look good, we feel good and we exude better energy. At what point would you pop a pimple? Ooh, that's with not getting too gross, but when it comes to a point, whole system, warm water to heat it up so it gets close to the surface. When it comes to a point, usually it's like a little whitehead, but you have to be gentle. I would get a white washcloth, 2 of them. Cover your fingers so you're not using your nails, creating a wound, and then gently push it up. Usually it comes to a point and will release when there's like a little plasma, sometimes blood. That's when you know you got it. Now, this is just my opinion, but that's what I do. And then I'll spot treat it. Sometimes if you have an infection that's a little bit deeper, kind of like a cystic, like sore, almost a mosquito bite, that's when I would spot treat it with the clay mask. Just put a thin layer above the wherever it is. Let it dry, sit out in the sun. Sometimes those can be pesky. Let the ingredients do the work, though. The clay mask, I've heard, it's almost daily with just what it can do. But I really feel that the clay mask can help with spot treating any type of infection, bite. It's just fascinating to me. We hear it, I may as well just share it. So it can help. Otani or Lindor, who's NL MVP? Going Otani for sure on that one. Great question. Sammy Ha, do you ship to Europe if your order Yes, absolutely. We're in 95 countries, and we're working on getting Alituras opened up in every area. Poland's number one right now. We're working on UK and Germany. And then Latin America, you are so close to my heart. I just wish I had a partner to just make this happen. But a little bit sooner, but we will, no matter what. But we ship everywhere. Long-winded answer. Will you make an eye cream? Yes, we will, because people ask us that. The night cream is that for me. But there's a way to make something different, just creatively, and then also be able to specifically point out the targeting elements for eye issues. But the night cream right now that's originally what it was made for. But I think we can do a little bit better from a stacking component and introduce something that specifically targets fine lines and crow's feet around the eye area. So we're working on that, but the sunscreen is the focus right now, if that makes sense. And I can't wait to get that first revision of our sunscreen Alitura. So manufacturers on board. The creative element is high. The euphoria, meaning. Do you ship to UK? Yes, we do. Your health is your wealth. How you doing? Let's see if I missed. Otani is doing crazy things. Yeah, no, it's an interesting time right now. I encourage. I know it's a little off topic, but big things are happening in baseball right now. The first 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. I'll just get this out, but I'm such a fan of baseball, and it played such a big part of my life. And yeah, I agree. Shohei Otani is going to be, well, he already is, changing the game. Let's see here. Did I miss? What is the clay mask? Ooh, okay. It's, it's a skin preserving system of 4 clays. First 4-hour milking grass-fed colostrum, pearl powder, ascorbic acid, high potency form of vitamin C, organic kelp powder, American ginseng, that was specifically formulated throughout my recovery to heal myself. It's now one of our top selling products and used in over 100 back bars of med spas worldwide as like a main treatment, which just feels incredible. So, but you can use it out of the comfort of your own home. Same stuff that's used in spas, so it's pretty cool. It's rejuvenating treatment, cleanses, exfoliates, removes impurities and toxins. Something it's just part of my almost daily routine at this point. But yeah, hope that answers your question about the clay mask. Tanner Starr, how you doing? Will you make an eye cream? I think we answered that. All right. Are you going to make shampoo? Ooh, great question, Pixie. How's it going? Big fan of Pixie. Sage. So we're on our second revision of, we have a shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and conditioner. It is not there yet. And I'm doing my best to figure out why. And the initial revisions are based on me and my hair. I had a friend over here who used our shampoo and they loved it. I did not. And so now it's turning into a little mental thing. But because I want to do something similar to Dr. Bronner's, I want to provide more than just, a system would be ideal, but also a 3-in-1 would be cool too. Hair and body wash for convenience, but also convenience and performance. Mineralizing components, maybe, I saw a product at Sprouts that had a 3-in-1 soak, hair and body wash, soak element. So you'd have to be in a tub. It's just intriguing to me, but a hair and body wash for convenience, but also Dr. Bronner's nails it. I think we can do something similar. I know we can. I had one about 8 years ago, ready to go, that smelled like Santal Black, but we didn't release it because it wasn't necessarily perfect, but I could go back to that and release it and make a hair and body wash as opposed to a whole hair care system, which is attractive as well. So that's where I'm at with those currently. And it's a tough call. So any feedback on that would be nice. But yeah, I put any facial serum still on my hands and my hair. I wish it came in a huge bottle what's going on? I agree. I do the same thing. I kind of just finish after I put it on the face and just finish, in the hair, kind of lets it stay. But the ingredients, what's interesting is when I was in Texas recently, forgot my little bottle of Dr. Bronner's, and I used a pearl cleanser the last 3 nights. Now, it's much different, but I was told I couldn't use pearl powder in my shampoo. Why? This is my manufacturer at current, but I can always switch that up. but why Pro Powder and then Rasul clay? Like Rasul clay combined with a lot of people use jojoba oil, but that's a leave-in treatment on its own. It's so mineral rich. It's very good for the hair. So I just want it, and it adds a little manageability and thickness and weight to the hair follicle post rinse. I'm talking the clay mask. So I just feel that, and I've heard this from a lot of customers as well. I have my best hair days when I put it in my hair. There's something to that. And it's not just theory. There's a lot of minerals commonly located in clays. So I want to tie in clays to, just because other people have a formula, that's what testing's all about. Trial and error and seeing what works, going against the grain. Just because it's a common formula doesn't mean that we can't switch it up and do something that they used way back in ancestral alchemy. So that's where I'm just going back and forth, and it's probably for a reason. So I'm going to weigh that one out. But best treatment for hair loss. In my opinion, derma roll, clay mask. I mean, I do a full-on scalp massage with the clay mask. It's just what I do. But I have to ask you to use caution beforehand, because rolling the derma roller just gets past the scalp. Scalp, same things. Even though we have like little bulbs with the hair follicle that's starting to sprout, I feel that microcirculation created to the scalp develops a healthier, because the oxygenation of that blood towards the scalp, this all theory, can create a healthier bulb and then maybe enhance the life of that follicle. I need a doctor to back this one up, but it's theory. But because also, what if we created a nice hair serum that then when derma rolling sinks in a little bit further? This would just take testing. That's what I do. That's what I do. And sure, there are hair serums, but let's be specific with it. Let's create one, but let's maybe put a little copper peptide in that serum. Ideally, the gold serum, just roll it in there. I mean, those ingredients are unbelievable, and you're hydrating the scalp throughout the process. So that sounds good to me. Need a doctor on board to help me with this process. But I just, microcirculation, oxygenating areas that have stagnant capillaries. Like I had a lot of pain in my foot, and we use this shockwave sound therapy to just clear up areas and get stagnant capillaries moving around my feet. And I feel great now. But it's all an effort of microcirculation and just getting our cells to wake up and energize our cells naturally. First time customer learned about you through Crystal Teeny. Oh, big fan. Just purchase your starter kit, Santal Black and Parfum. Hey, how's it going, Neon Dreams? Beautiful screen name. Thank you. I hope you love it. Let us know if you have any questions. We love this stuff. Let's see, I think a shampoo, body wash, and maybe a hair serum as a conditioner would be cool. Living here in Texas, I use a hair serum, not a conditioner per se. Yeah, I agree. See, it's tough. We all have different hair. Dry, but I think it's all theory, but I think it's because of the products that we've been using for decades. If we just kind of cleanse and detoxify our scalp through the clay mask and then go back with something cleaner. I know we all have fine, thicker hair. Yeah, and that's true. Our hair is different, so I need to pull that theoretical thing back. Hair is tough. But a lot of things are tough. I just would love to get into that market and start to provide a healthier alternative. Man, these products, they're just getting better at hiding what's in their products. But that's where we come in, and a couple other brands. Will putting clay mask on hair safe for color treated hair? That's a great question. I would advise against it. I would rather not get yelled at or in trouble for that. I do not recommend using on color treated hair. Pores in your scalp produce a lot of oil and get clogged just as much as your face. I agree, Andy, you need to do a scalp similar to your face. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Best hair treatment for hair loss. That's why I do what I do. Live in Texas. Sounds good. Oh, you guys are awesome. Hey, Jennifer, how's it going? Oh, is that Jennifer Little? Hey. I hope that's the right Jennifer Little Fleck. If that's you, nice to see you. The screen text is a little small. All right, man, I could do this literally all day. I want to get to the office and fire up the troops. We have our end of summer sale going on right now that I'm happy about, because our birthday sale, we had some bought, from idea. not ideally at all, but a competitor threw a little traffic our way that disrupted such a beautiful moment. And we're seeing a lot different today. So thank you all for the support. You know how much we love this stuff. And yeah, we're just getting started. What's up, man? Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you, man. All right. Can't wait for the sunscreen. Neither can I, because the manufacturer's on board. You know, clays, switching proprietary pre-constructed blends up from another manufacturer. No, let's make our own. Let's patent it. Let's do it. Let's put these dreams, into play like we've always done. Oh, this is so fun. All right. Love you guys too. See you.